Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you all. Thank you for being here. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to the first press conference of day one of the Fashion Design Council of India and Lakme Fashion Week's joint digital edition. We just witnessed INIFD's grand opening showcase with the presentation of the 31st batch of two talented Gen Next designers. For uninitiated, since its inception in 2006, the Gen Next program has introduced over 200 designers and created a mentorship platform that has brought a wave of innovation in the industry. The INIFT Presents Gen Next program has been recognized for identifying and providing young and talented designers an opportunity to enhance their skills and take the center stage in the fashion industry. Joining us today are Mr. Anil Khosla, INIFT CEO, and the talented designers themselves, Wajahat Radar and Rahul Dasgupta. Thank you guys for joining us. I'd like to first congratulate Mr. Khosla for yet another successful launch of the latest INIFT Presents Gen Next batch. Mr. Khosla, we want to hear from you. Tell us what your thoughts are on being associated with Lakme Fashion Week for 27 years. It's a long time.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Congratulations, this is 27th season, not the 27 years we are associated with. But it's our pleasure to be the part of FDCI, Lakme Fashion Week, joint property. This is the first time probably both giants of the fashion world have joined hands to come together to provide the platform. And I feel Rahul and Wajahat are the lucky ones to be the part of this joint association. So the best part of, as you have already explained, that we have launched more than 200 young designers. And today's all talented designers, may it be Rahul Mishra, Masaba, Nikhil, anyone you just name it, they all are the product of Gen Next. So we are really proud that what we have done is like what the Under-19 World Cup has done to the cricket and the IPL has done to the cricket. So all the young talent is being rooted, and today it's a pleasure to watch. And first time this is the history that only two designers are showcasing, and that two both are male. I should not be sounding male chauvinist, but this is the first time that the male have dominated. Otherwise, all the time, there's the 90% of the designer are, sometimes it's 100% female young designers who take the center stage. But it's a matter of pride that two young boys, that Wajahat and Rahul, they have showcased on such a mesmerizing collection what they have given. The best craftsmanship, the best kind of detailing, and it's a really matter of pride for RISE and FDCI to have such kind of young designers.
Thank you, Mr. Khosla. I'm now going to let our two designers take center stage. Rahul, Wajahat, congratulations once again on a fabulous showcase and for making your debut with FDCI and Lakme Fashion Week. I'll start with Rahul. Rahul, you started your studio and label in August 2020, and I think that in itself is commendable considering the pandemic, right? Tell us what it was like and how did it help you as you participated in the Gen Next program?
This is my third time that I was trying to start my own label. So initially 2 times I ran out of the funds and I had to shut my label. So the third time when my studio was ready, my collection was ready, and I was just about to launch in March. And then the lockdown happened in March only. I thought maybe this time also I wouldn't be able to make it, but somehow I managed. And surprisingly, this is the first time that I could survive 8 months with my own label. So this lockdown is, touch wood, it turned out to be quite lucky for me. It worked out. And so I am trying to, and this whole Gen Next platform, this is definitely going to give me the right kind of people that would come and buy from me. So yeah.
Right. Wajahat, up to you next. Now, your label Rafuga, right, takes a lot of inspiration from your hometown, Kashmir. Could you walk us through your experience of participating, winning, and being mentored for this showcase?
I mean, it's been a wonderful journey so far. So coming from Kashmir and understanding that there are only few designers who have made their mark at a national level. So we have seen a lot of models come from Kashmir, but designers, you will see handful of them. So this journey, I mean, I think any designer's dream to be launched at this, launch pad, like how Mr. Anil Khoslasa was saying that, no, how most of the designers who are famous right now, no, they have been at this level. They have had this as a, a milestone in their journey. So for us, I mean, it was exciting. It was at times thrilling. It was stressful also, because there was hardly some time, and also being in lockdown, puts us in a lot of conditions and things which were not happening also at times. So but we managed through, both Rahul and me. So in 20 days, in 30 days, managing to do. And there was a wonderful mentorship from Sabina, of course. I mean, she kept us going, and she would rightly point out things, where we were going wrong and where we should improve and all of those things, and interacting with a lot of people from the industry for the first time. So it was an enriching experience for us. So yeah, it's been wonderful so far, and we're hoping that this launch pad will also connect us to a lot of interesting buyers, and already there are people who have been kind of uh, sending us queries and other things. So yeah, quite exciting. Yeah.
Thank you, Ajad. I think the fact that you guys have made it through the kind of difficult year we've all had, it's a testament to your skill and your talent. And we're so glad that we have you both here today. I'm now going to open the floor to questions, and I'd request all the attendees to submit their questions in the Q&A box, and we'll take it from there then, yeah? Okay, I already have one question, and this is for both the designers. So you can choose going first. What did you enjoy the most in this season's showcase? Like putting together this virtual showcase, what was the most enjoyable experience about this? Rahul, do you want to go first?
Yeah, so what I enjoyed the most is Sabina's mentorship and the scolding that I received from her. So it was quite enriching, and she guided me really well how to go about the collection. And also for the digital show, we were not really sure how to go about it. But when we see the show, I think it looks stunning. I didn't expect it to be this good, but it really looks really nice. So yeah, I'm happy about that.
What about you, Ajad?
So there were a lot of inhibitions, like what Rahul was pointing out. I mean, even I was thinking that what a film would look like, because it's a lot of adrenaline rush and no spontaneity which happens in a say physical show. But for us, I think this turned out to be better, because there's a lot of detailing in our garments, so you can actually span through the camera through the details, or you can actually show the viewers what you want to show them. So for us, it was not that much of an hindrance, putting together everything, and the music, everything, I mean, was kind of coordinated. And yeah, like how it has turned out at the end, quite happy about it.
All right, okay. The next question, again, this is for Wajahat from The Voice of Passion. The reimagining of the Rafu Karigar, or the Dana, as a healer, was that a deliberate thought, or did it build along the way?
I've been saying it a lot of times. I'll repeat it again, that it was one of my final year projects which I did in Kashmir. So revisiting the the craftspeople, revisiting the place. You see it in a different light, in a new light, in fact. So I was working. I was lucky to work with some of the master craftsperson of the Kashmir, who are known as Soznikars. They are really good with needles. I would say they could paint with the needle. So they're so good with it. So that it was then with the interactions I had with them. So they would tell me stories of their grandfathers, the generations who have been doing this art for a longer time. So that's when they were talking about their grandfather or their parents or their generations were actually rafugars. So rafugars who actually mend clothes, they mend fabric, so torn fabric, and give it a new life. So it was this thought of healing the fabric itself, which stayed in my mind. Like they're fabric doctors for me. So that particular beautiful thought was then. I mean, I thought if someday I'll have this label, I'll dedicate it to them. So yeah.
That's a wonderful thought. Rahul, next one for you. Will you prefer to work with Jamdani Dhakai?
Yes, yes, definitely. I mean, these are two, this and Bengal Handloom, I would love to work with. These are the two fabrics that I'm really looking forward to revive.
Okay. Mr. Khosla, the next one is for you. Like you said, right, over the last 27 seasons, INIFD has launched so many different batches. But what for you really stood out, or what was your most favorite moment of Rahul and Wajahat's showcase?
Yeah, actually, every year, every season, it's getting better and better. And especially in this, the testing times when everyone is feeling so low due to the coronavirus, no one is feeling right in the right frame of mind. At that time, coming out with such a beautiful collection and having that kind of, the best part is that FDCI and Lakme has joined hands and giving them the platform, the biggest ever platform any Gen Next designer has got. And they have, come up to the expectations. As it is, Bengal and Kashmir both are making the national news or international news. And we are lucky that we have designer, one from Kolkata and one from Kashmir. And they are showcasing the best of their talent and catching the headlines and becoming the, the darling of the Gen Next. And I'm sure there's a miles to go. They will not take it as they have reached the destination. It's just the beginning of their journey. And I'm sure with their baby steps, one day they will also shine on the national and international arena and make us all proud.
Thank you, Mr. Khosla. I think it's only a few steps away when I think both of them are going to conquer the world. So I don't think that's too far away. I'm just going to take two more questions, and this is one for both the designers. Wajahat, do you have plans to also move into menswear? Sorry.
In fact, I started with menswear only. So, and in fact, most of, I mean, not all, but few of my silhouettes are androgynous. Like when I talk about Farron, it's an androgynous silhouette. So, for example, what I'm wearing also is inspired from women's wear. So there are a lot of elements, I mean, which I keep mixing from both the collections. So I think, yeah, menswear we will like to add. I mean, once again, maybe a few more silhouettes to the new ranges. Yeah.
Okay, and the last one for you, Rahul. I think one of the journalists here wants you to walk us through your entire inspiration for the collection, the aesthetics, and just elaborate on the specifics of it all.
Okay, so the collection that I showcased at Lakme, this is inspired by sea. So the thought came into my mind when we all were quarantined, and I was desperately looking out to go somewhere and travel. And sea is something where I always go back to for my inspiration. So this year also for the collection, it's no different. I have taken a certain aspect of the sea. So this collection is inspired by the feeling that you get when you stand on the beach and see the vastness of this ambience. So the first thing that you notice is the waves waves dying down at your feet, creating this beautiful white foam. So that's where my collection starts with the white garments. And then the more your eyes move deep into the sea, you get to see the waves are getting stronger. So that's how the structure comes into my collection. And it ends at the horizon where the sunrise happens. So that's how I end my collection with a red garment. So that's the story that I wanted to show through my collection this year. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Rahul. Thank you, Wajahat. And thank you, Mr. Khosla, for joining us today, and everybody, all the attendees who have joined us as well. FDCI and Lakme Fashion Week have a lot more in store for you through the course of the day. Do tune in into their social media handles or the website to catch all the action live. Thank you again. And Jahat, Rahul, I think we'll see you all over again soon. Thank you.
So much.
Thank you. Thank you. It was lovely.